Who can leave us? Who can leave? Look to Jesus, Jesus, and leave. It is written, it is yes, Lord.
Good evening, everybody. Is the music coming through? Good evening. Welcome, everybody. I was able to come earlier today, so I'm glad about that.
What shall I say unto my Maker? What I got to say? What shall I say unto the Lord? What I have to say? Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Welcome, everybody. I welcome every one of you. You're welcome.
What shall I say unto the Lord? What I have to say? What shall I say unto my Maker? What I have to say? Thank you, thank you, what I have to say? Thank you, thank you.
Welcome. I'm greeting every one of you. You're welcome. Good evening, my people. You're welcome. I greet every one of you. Good evening.
What shall I say to the Lord? Hey, what I have to say? What shall I say to my Maker? Jesus, what I have to say?
Good evening. Good evening, Lawal. I greet you. Peter, good evening. Peter Osas, you're welcome. Lina, I greet you. Good evening. How's the program already? Yeah, we are just starting. Good evening. Good evening. Sorry for the slow start. I'm sorry. I needed to put some things. Good evening. I wanted to share it in the chat too. You're welcome. Benga, you're welcome. I hope I've not missed anybody. Akindipe, you're welcome. Good evening. Clark, I greet you. Delo Benga, good evening. I greet you. Henry, I cite you. You're welcome. Taiwo, I greet you. Good evening. Yeah, Maidawa, you're welcome. Ezoku Soso, you're welcome. I greet you. Good evening. I cite you. Daniel Sage, if I no greet you, good evening. You're welcome. Lawal, you're welcome. Ah, wow, Amadi, I greet you all the way from Zara. Ah, that's great. Good evening. Bernard, you're welcome. You're welcome, my people. So, you know what is going on today now is talk of sit at home again. Another 2 weeks sit at home coming. Men Day, Fools Day, DSS Day. Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to this live video. As you all know, their Prime Minister in Finland has issued another sit at home. So I think I want to play that audio where he's making that declaration. Let me just get that part of it rolling. Yeah, and then I wanted us to talk about these things again so that we can then talk about the solution. How do we progress from here? Like why I'm showing all these things, why I'm trying to give all this analysis, because some people started following us recently. They don't know the background of the story. It's almost like, oh, you people don't have anything to do. Why are you talking about the same thing? We're not talking about the same thing. But the thing we started talking about is still on ground. I mean, it's still at the peak, if you may. So how can you be talking about something and then when it's getting at the peak and everything is unraveling before us, and you say, stop talking about it, because we have been talking about it, and now everything we said is happening, it's unraveling. Like, it's like something that is somehow closed, wrapped, and then all of a sudden the whole thing started to open and everybody begin to see. And when everybody are seeing what is happening now, many people didn't know where it's coming from. Some people forget. Some people are in denial, and especially because our political elite are also in denial. Like they say, they don't know what happened, they don't know how it got to this, and they are defending IPOB and defending. They say they are not terror, then they have not done anything. They are innocent youths and all those kind of a thing. So I don't know how you can go past this and begin to progress. I don't know how you are going to do that. Good evening. Abi, say Simon Iba is just cashing cruise. It might be, it might be that he's just cashing cruise. I don't know. I feel like there's a form of, it's like when somebody have drunk, is drunk. When somebody is intoxicated, has taken so much things, and then you will just be acting out of. And I feel like maybe the benefits that they are getting, I don't know, maybe the praise worship, I don't know what it is that is giving them that drive. All of them, even those ones that come here to threaten and write all those things, immediately hand touch them, their conversation will change and they will become mellow. They start saying, oh, please forgive me. So the videos I've played so far, I've sent most of them into the chat. So if you don't have the videos, let me know. But I mean, if you're not on my Telegram, on my WhatsApp, you can follow me on Telegram, then you see all the videos. Yeah. Good evening, Bernard. I greet you. Where did I want to start this evening? Yeah, there is a picture of the sit at home. You have seen it. So the picture is in the chat. So I want to start from inside our place and just read what is in the picture. That picture of what is written for the sit at home. So if you're wondering, I don't want to put it up here. It's almost like I'm, I don't know. Somehow it's almost like I'm promoting it, even though that's not the intention. So I put it in the chat so you can read it also. But I just want to read some of the key things that he wrote there. He said that the sit at home is for the following reasons. Or should I pull it up? Do you want me to pull it up? Which one is more interesting for you guys? I can also pull it up so we can read it together. Okay, then let me put it up so we can read it together. I put the sit at home notice in the chat, right? Hmm. Hmm, 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 hmm. What is going on? Sorry, guys. I'm coming. I want to pull the. Yeah. I'm sorry to take your time. I'm very, very sorry, but I just have to do this. Yeah, yes, I got it. Got it. So, I've got it. I'm sorry, guys. This Facebook new experience is somehow, it's not very, I mean, the experience for me is a little bit cumbersome. Yeah, so I got it. Yeah. So this is the sit at home order as it is given by Simon Ekpa. And you can see here where he's writing. What does P2B really mean by his tweets? Honestly, that is up for questions and answers, because me myself, I'm looking at those tweets. I'm not even understanding. Like, guy, what are you saying actually? So there's a term he used there, like innocent youths. You know, the same words they used to say when they catch some people, that they need to use intelligence and all those things so that they will not innocent youths, meaning many of the people that they are being caught by the police, they are the innocent. I don't know, maybe somebody can explain better for us. Me personally, I don't understand. So basically he's still defending them like chief defender. I don't know. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. So good evening, everybody. Welcome back to this live video. This evening we want to begin somehow with this sit at home, and looking also at the things that has happened before, and why we are where we are now, how we got to this point, and when we can explore the reason how we got to this point, so that we can know where we are coming from, so that we can be able to determine where we want to go. You understand me? Because if you don't know where you are coming from, you cannot know where you are going. Those are standard life principles. You have to really know what happened before, where you are now, and where you want to go. So we have to come to terms with what has happened, what is happening now, so that we can make up our mind about what we want for tomorrow, what our desire for tomorrow should be. You understand me? So here, Simon Ekpa has issued another sit at home. Although this is just a letter, but the video is also there where he was actually saying it. I will play that video in a little bit. And here he's saying that they are doing this sit at home to demand, one, that the immediate and unconditional release of Kanu, who remain illegally detained at the DSS dungeon. He likes to use that word dungeon. In preparation for Biafra self-referendum. So this sit at home is also in preparation for the Biafra self-referendum. So this is kind of saying, if people are able to sit at home, it's a sign, it's showing that they are in control of this place. So that this is the desire of these people in this region. And so it's kind of a self referendum. And then the further put the world on notice, the whole world, of course, when they are now sitting at home and the whole world is seeing them, that they are at home, and it's a testament to their resolve to leave Nigeria. And it's also a kind of referendum showing that over 90% of the people in this place support what they are doing. So it's at the same time putting a notice to the world, and also that they want to use that sit at home to demonstrate that the Biafra Republic government in exile is the only legitimate government to whom the Biafra people listen and are loyal to. So it's also to demonstrate that his own fashion of this Biafra freedom fraud, that they are the ones in charge, and those are the people that the people at home defer to. They are the only legal one. Remember yesterday I was playing for you the video of how Kano hijacked the IPOB from Wazurike, and how he had to make it at some point his business, daring anybody that come and say that they're IPOB and they're not IPOB to be dealt with. You understand? Yeah. So that's just one of those things. Um, and he said to invalidate the illegitimacy of those who parade themselves as Nigeria's representatives within the Biafra territory. And is to invalidate means to when something has power, is legal. So when you invalidate it, you take away the power, the legality, any backing that thing has. So you invalidate it, so that this sit at home is to invalidate those people that call themselves governors and all those people elected in that region, that they are not the one in control, that they are actually the legal people in control. Yeah. Good evening, Ezioku. I greet you, Udo, with love, my sister. I don't even think P2B writes his own tweets. He gave them idea of what to type, because sometimes the English is too advanced, unlike what the oh God, it's okay, beg, leave me. I greet you. So the Prime Minister in exile have given the reason for the sit at home. And I mean, is detailed, right? So first of all, they want to demand for Kano's release, that his detention is illegal. That's why they are sitting at home. They are demanding for his own condition, not just to release him. The first time he was released on bail, he had to sign some conditions, and he didn't keep those conditions anyway. So, but this time around, they say they don't want any conditions, just to release him and sing kumbaya for him and sing hallelujah, praise the Lord, and then he will just go. So they don't want any condition attached to it. And then it will be like a referendum, it's in preparation for their self-referendum, because they ultimately want a referendum, and this is already showing the compliance of the people. And number three is that the world will be put on notice. Of course, when they are holding the whole region swear, humanity will be shaking, the world will be vibrating. So the world is put on notice, and then they want to demonstrate that they are the only government. The Biafra Republic in exile is the only legitimate government that is legal, and it's only the government that the people on ground in Nigeria, in Alibo, they are the only people that they obey, that they listen to, that they see as their government. The government on ground is nothing. And so therefore, finally, they want to use it to invalidate them, to what Mela has said, and when they are not representing anybody. You understand? So this is the reason for the sit at home. Good evening. So let me pull up the video where he was giving the commands for now. Let me pull out the video. I mean, we sit here, we are saying all these things 1 hour before it is going so fast. We barely know when it goes by, and it's over. I thought I saved that video where he was giving that sit at home. I did save it. Oh, I don't know. I didn't see that video. I thought I actually saved it, but I'm not finding that video where I saved it. I'm not finding it. Yeah, unfortunately. I will look for the video and post it later. I saw it, I think I saw it on our brother Chimezier's wall. I will look for that video and play it in the course of this video. Yeah. Hello, good evening. Yeah, so good evening, Prince Jolly. So, do you have any questions regarding the sit at home that we read about that Simon Ekpa is calling for, and what he had to say? I know our elite are saying that they don't know what happened. Peter B made a tweet. He said that, let me read that tweet because I looked at it again this evening. I shared it with one of, yeah, I hesitated to share it in my group because I don't want it, like I stayed non-partisan and I want to remain that way. But when he's talking about the topic that we are having in our mouth, it becomes like kind of, I don't know how to go about it. So Peter B said, of the number of lives and properties lost with very little resistance from security operatives, also disturbing is the continued disruption of businesses and social activities in the Southeast region over the sit-at-home and directive purported to be that and over the sit-at-home directives purported. When he say purported, it means he don't believe it's coming from IPOB or those people with them. That's why he said it is purported. Like I don't get it. These people have been doing this sit at home right before your presence. You now say they are purported. What does that mean, please? I'm not demarketing anybody. Please don't come for me. I beg, carry your wahala dey your side. Now the post I they read, they try to interpret what they understand. He said of the number of lives lost with very little resistance from the security operatives. So in a way, he's already giving the blame to the security operatives that they are not fortified enough, or like they are, or they are complicit, or actually what they say that is the DSS. Maybe he's actually implying that they know something about it because these people are able to do all these things with very little resistance. These things are being implied in, that's my own, what I'm implying from this tweet. You may have your own interpretation and you can let us know. I'll share the link in a little bit, but this is how I'm interpreting it by myself. And then he went on to say that they are purported to be coming from the indigenous people of Biafra. And even though the body has publicly denied issuing such directive, so they mean that they are not seeing what is going on, that they are split, and they're like somehow, some Yoruba or Fulani issues sit at home. IPOB say they are not the one. Like I don't get it. Somebody help me out, please. He said, what is going on in the Southeast, therefore, is essentially a criminal activity that must be nipped in the bud. And with all hands being on deck, security agencies and the people alike. And the Southeast governors are to be commended for their renewed effort at curbing the menace. But there is a need to be more strategic and intelligence driven in our approach, which means up until now, they have not been intelligent driven. They have not been very strategic, and instead of taking the youth that are not innocent, they have been taking the people that are innocent, because that's what he's implying here. Say, but there's a need to be more strategic and intelligent driven in our approach to reducing the suffering of innocent people. So I don't know. This is my interpretation. It's not sitting well with me. Good evening. People are sitting at home out of intimidation. Any other reason is a smoke screen. Yeah, really? Where? I didn't see it though. Udo with love. I didn't see the stars. Whoever sent me stars, I appreciate you guys. I'm very grateful. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, I forget always to say send me stars, because you guys, stars is also a digital gift. So if you appreciate what I do, you can send me stars. I appreciate that. Um, let me see. So President Iwanyanwu is also not aware of Brig. I think right now they are trying to make it look like it's Simon Ekpa that did the whole thing, which warranted me to play that video yesterday, which I also cut out as a tiny clip to have it in a short clip so everybody can have access to it. So you cannot say it's data that is holding you. So you can have access to that video clip where he was endorsing Simon Ekpa, yeah. But voting is over now. But check. Oh, okay. Someone sent me the video. I will say. Ah, okay. Ah, thank you, my brother. So I can play the video. Yeah. So I want to play the video of the sit at home for you guys. Oh, I wanted the video of the recent sit at home. Is it this one?
Always look at the money, convert their positioning, they are so poor because of the because they control what can they not. This is our nation, Nigeria.
Okay. The video you sent me is the video of Kanu issuing sit at home, so which is also important for us to play because I played it before, especially talking about where we are coming from. But please, if you have the video of this current command for sit at home for 2 weeks, send me the video because I know I saved it, but I'm not finding the video. I'm not finding it.
No wonder we are suffering. You have no appreciation of the sacrifice. You think everything is mercantilism, is buying and selling. You convert every situation into
I don't know, who are you people addressing? Wow, 5,000 stars. Wow, that's great. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so much, Max Obina. Wow, I didn't see it. Ah, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. I think the volume is low.
Everybody wants to please Fulani because of.
So I want to, so you know, a lot of people don't know. A lot of people say, I don't know that they don't know. They say they don't know where the problem is coming from. And they say that it's not IPOB. IPOB is not the one making sit at home. So I want to play this audio for you to hear when Kanu is commanding sit at home, sit at home, sit at home, where the origin of this sit at home is. And Kanu is the leader of IPOB. And now you have some politicians, they are saying that sit at home is purported. Purported mean like according to, you are saying. Let's listen.
Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us.
Go collect.
In Biafra land, any market you open, you hear from us. We lost 5 million people. And if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home. No wonder we are suffering. The sacrifice of the dead. You think everything is mercantilism, is buying and selling. You convert every situation into a tourist. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in. That is why we have saboteurs and traitors within.
Okay.
They want to convert their position into money so that Abuja can recognize them and can't give them money. So we'll get on a few of that. And they are so-called political elites. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to please Fulani because of 2023, because they control INEC, they control CBN, they control everything.
So
your political future.
So
they can put this on in power. Who?
You know, he's also talking against the so-called political elites that are now coming because of their political whatever. You know, he was also against them. Actually, he was saying all these things. You know, he was insulting others. Like there was really no one that was untouchable for him.
What can they not do? All of you were there claiming this is our nation, Nigeria, without shape. You people, you disgust me. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us. In Biafra land, any market you open, you will hear from us.
So if you don't know, where he's coming, he listen where he's coming from.
People, no wonder we are suffering. You have no appreciation of the sacrifice.
That's the person they say they don't know where the whole thing is coming from.
You convert every situation into a currency. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in. That is why we have saboteurs and traitors within. They want to convert their position into money so that Abuja can recognize them and can't give them money. We'll get on a few. And they are so-called political elites. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody wants to please Fulani because of 2023. Because they control INEC, they control CBN, they control everything. Your political future. In fact, if they can put this on in power, what can they not do? All of you were there claiming this is our nation, Nigeria, without shape. You people, you disgust me. Yeah. Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will.
So the people that are saying the sit at home is purported from IPOB, please stop saying that. It's irritating. You are making a joke of yourself. So let me play. I think I've seen the video where what is his name now? Simon Ekpa was giving the directive. So I will play that video for you guys.
July 2023. Therefore, until the 30th of July 2023, failing to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am declaring through the Biafra Republic Government in Exile this day 2 weeks long sit-at-home civil disobedience to commence immediately from the 31st day of July 2023. The sit-at-home protest aimed to secure the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and residents of Biafra territory actively participated, demonstrating unwavering support.
Okay.
Because and recognizing the Biafra Republic Government in Exile as the legitimate and the only legitimate authority of Biafran's affair.
Okay.
The commercial activity were halted. Shops, markets, schools, banks, all closed, including military checkpoint, military barracks, police station, police post, government house, all of them shut down during this protest. Biafra remain resolute and their demand for justice and the restoration of Biafra with further actions anticipated. To gain international support, the sit-at-home protest showcased unity, commitment, and determination of Biafra people in their pursuit for freedom. For the past 2 years,
sacked Kanu already.
You know that we have defeated Nigeria.
Okay, not be today.
Or the clip I just played about the effect of our sit-at-home, which they try to manipulate you that it is only affecting the Southeast.
Okay.
It is only affecting your businesses and all that. It is about economic strangulation of the Nigerian state within Biafra territory, and of course by extension within Nigerian government, the Federal Islamic Government of Nigeria. We therefore gave this present Islamic state of Nigeria,
Islamic state,
Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Boko Haram founder Shetima are now running their State Government of Nigeria. Give them between now till 30th of July to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom their own court of jurisdiction, of competent jurisdiction, have discharged.
You know, they never refer to the Court of Appeal that stayed is that execution of that first court that gave that judgment. And if you are in the like if you are the one that is that woman that was holding that judgment in Umuahia, you don't have any choice than to give them the judgment that they want to hear, because you are in danger, your family, your generation, you are there in the Southeast in their terrain. That's why for me, I feel like that is a kangaroo something, because you took that into a place where the person's life and property cannot be, safeguarded or protected. So he has to do what you want, basically. So they always omit the fact that that judgment was stayed through an appeal court, because normally you can go to court will give a judgment, you have right to appeal, you appeal. So that's just it. That's what they continue to say. They are not giving any ear to the appeal court that nullified and stayed that execution of that ruling.
Any charges brought before the court, and also further mandated that no court in Nigeria should be allowed or should have the jurisdiction to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, considering the circumstances under which he was brought back to Nigeria. That particular pronouncement by the court has been violated with impunity. Why?
How he was brought back to Nigeria has never been told to Nigerians. The security agents have never opened their mouth and gave a press statement and said, this is what happened, this is how we brought him. It's only the bingos of Kano that have been saying he was taken to Kenya. Kenyan officials have come out and said they don't know, his itinerary is not reading anywhere near Kenya. So we don't even know any official statement that they keep saying Kenya, Kenya, Kenya. You understand? And we have also heard that he was in Southern Cameroon. He wanted to go and do video with all those fighters there to show he's formidable and all those things. And it was very close by to Nigeria, and they took him. And there are also another school of thought that think this is all a political arrangement. It was promised that just come back, after this thing, we will just arrange you, then you will just come out, that kind of a thing. Because he was running, there was nowhere to hide anymore. So I don't know what is the real situation. And he himself, he has never said anything about where he was taken and not anything like that. The way he used to shout when he goes to court before now, he will be shouting, he will be talking. But this time around, I've never said anything. He's now in denial. First of all, he has denied that he's an IPOB leader, and everybody was like, oh. And then he said that he's not even looking for a new country. He's not a secessionist. He's a self-determination movement person. And he said he has never incited anything. I've never said anything against anybody. I've never given that. He's always full of peace. He's a man of peace, So the story has changed.
Are being free on daily basis. Therefore, until the 30th of July 2023, failing to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am declaring through the Biafra Republic Government in Exile this day 2 weeks long sit-at-home civil disobedience to commence immediately from the 31st day of July 2023. And I want everyone to pay attention attentively to how this particular sit-at-home
we go.
will follow.
Okay, we are paying attention.
The 2 weeks sit-at-home will start from the 31st of July
31st of July
14th of August
to 14th of August.
2023.
Okay.
The same demand on which the first week-long sit-at-home was made still remain the same and stand.
Okay.
This sit-at-home will run through August 14th.
Okay.
From 31st of July 2023 to 4th of August.
Are you writing it down?
The entire Biafra land will be under lock and key.
Okay.
And I want you to understand that from 31st to 4th of July, from 31st July to 4th of August is from Monday to Friday.
Uh-huh.
So From Monday to Friday, be it the 31st of July to 4th of August, entire Biafra territory will be under lock and key.
Okay.
All federal road, everything flying in the air.
Ah, Prime Minister, easy.
And then after that, we are going to have a 2 days break.
Okay.
This 2 days break is going to be Saturday
and a Sunday.
The 5th
of August. 6th of August.
You are going to go out to the market.
Okay.
Go to church to pray. And do whatever you want to do. Worship your God on Sunday, which is the 6th of August.
And then on
Saturday,
Monday,
go to shop, take your groceries. And then from the 7th of August, the sit at home commences again. The sit at home will then last from 11th of August down to 14th of August 2023. 11 from 7th of August to 11th of August, which is also Monday. 7th of August is Monday, and from Monday to Friday,
it's another sit
the
at
entire Biafra land will be under lock and key.
Okay.
Complete lockdown. From 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, entire Biafra will be locked down. And we're going to have break again after the 11th of August. The break is going to be the 12th of August, this is Saturday. We are going to go to the market. We're going to go to the shop.
Hey,
On
you
the
don't they
18th
pass
of
2 weeks,
August,
so
you go to church, worship your God, and then on the 14th of August 2023, we have the last day of the 2 weeks sit at home. As this sit at home is going on, we are activating the complete economic sanction and meltdown in Biafra territory. Our target is to ground and crush the economy of Nigeria within our territory. Believe me, do not worry about Nigerian economy in Biafra land. They never favored you. They have never done anything with the economy to you. They have never built you road. There is no good hospital. There is no good school. You never enjoy any social amenity. You don't have social welfare. You don't have social services. The economy is useless as anything to you. So we are going to crush it because it pays them. And let me tell you,
he says the devil we know.
As the sit at home is going on, we are activating the ban and the stoppage of oil exploitation. That is going to be an internal issue. Internal enforcement will begin to take place. We are taking every inch of our territory back by force to ourselves. Having listened to this particular announcement, from tonight, the enforcement on ban on oil exploitation in Biafra land starts. To show our readiness to break away from Nigeria. Nigeria never worked again. It will never work. All they do is to import terrorists to kill our people.
Okay.
Kill our people in Nigeria, especially in the Middle Belt, where there are majority Christians. You kill them, make them, and there is nobody like Simon Ekpa in this area. There's nobody like Biafra agitators.
He's doing what he's saying. Why?
And today,
yeah, but they have to
Biafra is going to liberate you. So if you are facing this annihilation by the Islamic movement sponsored by the Nigerian military and police, it is time to support Biafra. Biafra break away to save your life and save your future. To show our readiness to break away and continue to maintain the exit of Nigeria, the exit from Nigeria start 23 from tonight. We declare every generation of revenue by the Nigerian state within Biafra territory illegal.
Okay.
The revenue generation in Biafra land become illegal. And Biafra people, we are going to enforce it.
Okay.
How we are going to enforce it is going to be internal enforcement.
I like it like that. So because the governors, they say they don't know what is happening. It's purported. It's purported by IPOB.
We stop. And it is going to start from tonight. And I want people to understand we cannot allow Nigeria to continue to take revenue from our people and kill them.
Okay.
It is not done anywhere.
Now, well done. Sit at home.
Protect them. You give them protection.
If I have, if to say I have family in the southeast, I will tell them to sit at home too.
And then you come to our land and burn it. You used to buy military weapon, you hire militants, pay them with our own money that generated from our land, and pay to people who are jihadists, recruited by Sari people to come to our land to fight.
Okay.
It is not done anywhere. From tonight, we are not only engaging your militant, we are not only engaging your armed group, we are engaging the source of your revenue, and it is going to start from tonight.
Okay. This was on the 11th.
The sanction will be systematically enforced
against
the Nigerian state, not to affect any Biafran citizen within Biafran territory.
Okay.
Our target is only and only Nigeria state.
Yeah.
The use of Nigeria siren by evil politicians to continue to intimidate our people with siren remain banned in Biafran territory. The use of siren. If you hear we, anytime, anywhere in Biafran territory, you are going to answer.
So, Governor, so now don't enter while excellencies. I want to go
terrorist group called Ebubago, AVG, militant, jihadists led by Asari and Ifan Oba, in Unewe, remain banned in Biafran territory.
You know, you remember when the Kano said, if you go and join Ebubago, they will buy you. And they were doing it. There was one video I saw that day. They carry somebody like this. I've never seen some. It just be like where somebody caught yam like this. They say na Ebubago. I never see that kind of a thing. That guy, they have caught him. Oh, they caught him in that camp. They caught that girl that day. They have caught him because his face showed in that video where he was excited that they are Ebubago. So now they say Anambra vigilante is Ebubago. You see, that's how they say every security operative is Ebubago. Everybody working with Nigerian police is Ebubago. And once they call you that you're Ebubago, it means your own don't finish, right? You remember one of those girls where they are Odumodu, IPOB chieftain, went to put inside his house. The guy said the problem she had, her problem started when her brother went to join the vigilante group, the Ebubago. That's when he down came and take and say if the parents no agree, he go buy them. So nobody get mouth. Why? Because his brother go join Ebubago. They try to find the brother, they no see and cash. Now the sister they can't carry. He give am belle, put am for inside haram.
And we are going to engage them. Any other nomenclature is hereby prohibited. Carrying arms and ammunition to intimidate and harass our market people that if they didn't obey, if they obey it at home, you are going to kill them. If they obey it at home, you are going to close their market. We are going to engage any armed group that is not protecting the interests of our people. We have not seen the armed group of Ifan Oba going to the bushes to engage the Fulanis that are coming to kill our people. We have not seen the armed group of Ifan Oba to engage.
He's just saying all these things just to give his Mumu people that's following him any points. Oh no, sorry. I temporarily removed myself from the video. Sorry, guys. So I don't know. Well, in a way, it's good for them since they want to play the ostrich, you know. Since you are in a position of power, you are doing as if you don't know what is going on. They know what is going on because they started all this thing, they enabled it. You know, I showed you their picture yesterday. They know what is going on. It's an indictment on them. That's why they are kind of playing ostrich. But this guy will show them. You know, Kanu already said he's doing an excellent job. He's doing a very, very good job. In fact, that the dimension he has brought is really what they want. And that they should listen to him. Kanu endorsed him, right? So, and they are following him. Our brother said that that it's not that he's stupid, that he's mad. It's because they want, this is, You know, when you have been listening to all this kind of war, we're going to deal with Nigeria, they've been listening to this thing for more than 10 years without any counter narrative. And the tiny voices like my own, small voice like my own that will come and talk, they will shut me down, threaten every kind of thing. So most people were very afraid to come out and say. The initial people that said anything, they dealt with them. Some of them, they pied themselves, like these people were into buying people. They were into the business of buying people just because of this thing they are doing. So that's it, they boil them for her. They want to, and that's where made them spoil everything. They say they won't even make them flatten the whole place. They believe they will come back and rebuild it. Honestly, that's what they are thinking. So they feel like because Kano has given them all this pseudo history, how all these places were fought and destroy everything, and then they now came back and start build everything, so their mind is already predetermined like that. Say yes, they don't care, destroy everything, so far see that region to them. So if you are a governor and you are sitting in this region and you are not actively doing anything to stop this thing, then I don't know, your position, your election, whatever power authority Nigerian government gives you is invalidated. I agree with him. He will still end up in the cage. Even the people that yeah, so my people, in fact, the whole thing, sometimes I feel very worn out when I'm looking at it. So there's a video somebody shared with me. Let me share I don't know if somebody wants to add anything. Let me share the link. You can join and also have your say a little bit. What time is it? It's already 10. The time is going so fast. Yeah, let me see how many. Yeah, it's almost an hour. So if you want to add anything to the conversation, you're welcome to do so. But meanwhile, I will add this video that I saw where Simon Ekpa was talking with those of his boys in the bush. Ikengi Ragu, they used to be together, they know each other, they have the access, they know how to leak the conversation that is going on between them. So I will play this video for you guys so you can see what they are saying in their conversation in the bush.
My boy.
This man agenda is everything, every of my claim, I back it up with evidence. Now, listen.
All right. Connection with the person who phone and the message for my man put a BDI. Always in one of my area. I gotta come to area. Go people. Yeah, I'm area. The boyfriend ammunition started cover from people around. Okay. Speaking with the man said, "You want to supply the Nigeria class last time." And then you put it. As you connect.
So I'm just playing. They are the one leaking it to now them then they know themselves.
Ebonyi province, Afikpo North local government. So, okay, muna suspect kemgbe. So, yani afọkwa m sị na ihe niile na-aga n'anya and ama m na ọ dịghị ụmụ ezi ekeleburu m na ekele so. Mana o nwere ihe anyị na-ala aka mbụkwana ihe osisi a na ihe eji arụ ọrụ. Na-enye anyị nsogbu serious. Mụ na Gaddafi ekwubugo before emechazi mụ na suspects and then the BC gave I was Simon nwere ndịcha. And I just of recently before the election, I did a map poster. This is a poster in web. Ndị atụga sie ya ọgazi ebe ọ tọrọ kwesịrị ịga na the local government. But one of my men was a victim. My comrade was a victim. So ejide so atachu kabiama that neburu yaga abakeleke with evidence. So ọkwa na ndị a na-asoje dọrọ nwe eji osisi. Ka ọ na-eji osisi.
I want you to play so that you can hear what he's saying, you know, so that.
Okay, you know what? Okay, Chief got the people to this one down because everyone some see now, but now. So I'm going to one even I have here. We don't have some of you are not and so I'm going to one OCC. Can him available to that.
What they are calling OCC is actually, you know, bye.
Yes, I'm taking note of it.
All right, meet yourself.
Okay, so the come when many of grant. So how I got happy? I want no. I will talk with you again. So this your concern has been taken note of. So we will you will hear from us, okay? Yes, sir. Copy that, sir. And then I can see why your camp off because then when only one on the boundary between Abia and Ebo. I am yes between Abia and Ebo. You have to go south. Then I am between Cross River and the Bonny. I know. Okay. People not. Okay. So you are going to hear from us. And then after Parawa, you can talk.
From his base in Finland, Simon Ekpa has continued to destabilize the peace.
So, you know, I don't want to. I don't know this thing. This thing is just all over the place this evening. I'm being a little bit clumsy. Yeah. So I read something that this brother wrote. He said, I so much love Ikengu Ruago. He's against the buying of his brother and sister. He only started being against him when he came down to his home. This man you are seeing, he threatened me. He put my picture. He told his mojos that they should go and get his mother, that he will give them 2,000. He is part of them. He has done the buying too. There was a video he was doing. He was telling them that they should go to even like the people that are talking against this their IPOB, anybody, that they should buy all of them. If you know where they are buying food, go there, poison everything. If you see them walking on the road, jam them with motor, let them buy once and for all. This same Ikenga, that's why anybody that's been in IPOB, like really been a member and listened to them and participated, and at some point, you know, they maybe for one reason, you know, they left the whole thing, like participated in being the doers of bad things. There are people that were just members, maybe they were not really paying attention, they didn't do anything, but when it came down to it that they had to do anything, they left, you know. But there are people that were there doing, spying. This one was one of their media, were telling them what to do, who to buy. Even Ijele, he has threatened Ijele, he said, you know, so don't even go there. These people are criminals. That's why I just look at them, I'm just laughing. What they are having now is internal war. I'm telling you. What they are having now is internal war. It's not that they are good. No. It's like I was supposed to be like what our brother Ismaila wrote. He said before they were saying it's Fulani, it's DSL. Now they are pointing each other. Is this group? Is the other? Is the shit? Is the this? Is is Simon Ekpa? And then even Nigerian media, they will not come up the same narrative that IPOB factions are pushing. They will be pushing it and saying, Simon Ekpa is doing what all of them are doing. they know their camps across Alibo. Like this audio now, they were speaking about where their camp is located. Like that audio that I played for you, that guy, you know, it was giving a vivid description of the camp and what they were doing in that camp and how they were buying people in that camp. And there's somebody, they call his name Chibuzo, used to come the day they would buy somebody, I will buy the different style, how he like, how they will collect money, collect everything that still buy the people. How there are people who still come inside the camp to buy everything that they are stealing. I played that audio. That audio was long, but I played it. How they went to that man's house that was a chairman in that community. They wanted to get in, the man escaped. They took the Ada. And the one that was making that call was saying what they did with the girl until they finish her. All these things they do like say they know, yeah. But government has now they hammer it is sweet them. But do your work as a governor, they don't want to do. They bury their head. And so we should clap for them now. We should clap for them. You know? They are doing well. We should clap. Though you are not doing well, you people must do your worst. There's a post that is circulating today. StatiSense gave that breakdown of the remuneration that is coming from different parts of the country. And, you know, the Southeast has the most minimal of that income generation. The Southeast has the minimal. They didn't have anything. Let me see if I will see that post, because that post was on Facebook the whole day today. I actually wanted to share it, but I will still share it. Yeah, he says I have the thread now. I even have screenshot of it. He must pay for what all this thing he's doing is. The people he has already paid. What about the people that they are paid for him and he has paid ransom? He told them, buy this person. He told the jailer, go to the village, go to the social player and see. He has spied so many people. He himself have contracted people to buy other people. What we now, where is justice? So because he now say, it's not out of it, though. It's just against another fashion. You have to understand what is going on. Of course, the previous government was weak. Sudan, look, they were not doing their work. So, you know, Simon Ekpa is really daring them now. Because if you allow the sit-at-home to go on and you are not defending this territory, that means this territory is no longer in your control. So it's taking it a step further. All the exploitation of mineral oil in the region, you cannot come and have it again because the region is no longer under your control. And all the people in government, they are already invalidated. They are not representing them. Their position there, their being there is illegal, and which is what suits them. So if you have been there and bury your head, so be it. Then they will push you to one side. That's what it is. So what we are waiting for now is if Nigeria wants to defend their territory, for Nigeria to bring in their military administration to come and take over the region and run the region and face them, since they are ready to face the Nigerian state, because they are not talking about anybody, they are saying the Nigerian state. So it's either the Nigerian government will cede this region to them, cede the region to them and say bye-bye, draw the map and all is good, or they will go and defend it. And I don't know how it's going to go. But I want them, since they are not interested, since they are using the least revenue for the country, yeah, so let them make a pathway and let them have this Biafra so that there will be peace in Africa, right? They will beg to come back into Nigeria. You know, I've showed you guys the map severally. Should I show you that map again? They will beg to come back to Nigeria. Because Nigeria is there, there is no war, there is anything. We are going all over the place. We can't even stay there. You see, when you are now forced to go back there, that you will not stay there. So Nigeria should. Then I don't want the population. I don't want war. I don't want crisis. If the Nigerian government wants to release Kanu, they should not just say they are releasing. Why will you release Kanu into Nigeria? You have to cede the region officially and make it Biafra or whatever name they choose. And then you can say, choose, bye-bye, you know. Let me show you the region again, just for those of people that are joining our group, because we have looked at the map very, very much before. So we can look at it again. Exactly. So why would Nigeria be disturbing themselves? Look at the statistics that was coming out today, that they are yielding the list. So what is there? There is nothing there. There's nothing. It's not worth it. So this is Nigeria for those of you that are joining us for the first time here. So this is Nigeria. This is the whole Nigeria. And guys, the people that are making noise, they are here, just in their 5-bedroom here. Are you seeing it? Let me just, I have to zoom in for you to even see it. Is the list, like you can see, even Asaba is not among. So that's why it was called a dot. See, Aba, the capital of Abia State. Owerri, the capital of Imo State. And then you have Onitsha, the capital of Anambra State. And you have Enugu. You know, Enugu is Enugu. Enugu is a city state. Nah? And then you have Abakaliki, the capital of Ebonyi State. And then in between, you have also other Aba is not the capital of Abia State, but it's one of the cities in Abia State. The capital of Abia State is actually Umuahia. I'm sorry, I take that back. Yeah. So the capital of Abia State is Umuahia. You can see it here. So in between, you have some small towns. You can see it now. You understand? You see this there's one I wanted to say, all these all these places are like village, also small towns in between. Okigwe is also one of the zones in Imo State, you know. It's also like a mini city. Okigwe, Olu, Owerri, that's why they say zones in Imo State. And the same thing in Abia State, you know, not to be Umudike is just very close. Also most like the village. You can see these are the ones you can see, like Ohafia, Abriba. You know, you hear about Abriba, the city state, you know, all those things. So if you bring it down, it's nothing. It's not worth fighting a war for Nigeria. Look at it here. Look at it here. So there is a plan to dredge the Orashi River from here. You know, what we are looking at is the Atlantic Ocean. So they will dredge it here. So if Nigeria wants to have control of the ports, maybe that will be part of the concession. They can give them access to the sea here and then allow them to go. And so all the people all those ones that are living in Lagos and saying, give them, you have to fulfill the resident condition of Nigeria to live other places in Nigeria. Because now you are living in Nigeria, but you are taking it for granted. So tomorrow, so enter Biafra, you enter here, you know, pass here. Most people in Asaba say they are not part of it. Are you seeing it? Asaba here. Asaba say they are not part of it. See, Oka. Yeah, so I made a mistake when I was talking. You know, Oka is actually the capital of Anambra State, but because Onitsha is one of the biggest markets, so Onitsha is like Aba, what Aba is to Abia State. So Oka is the capital, but Onitsha always overshadows it. So that's all. For how many million Igbos? This is it. But we have always had this Igbo land. It was always there. But before the civil war, we were in millions in the north. That's why we even fell victim in the first place. If it was so good for us, we were living so well, everything was good, why did we emigrate to the north? After all, before Nigeria was formed, we were living here. So people were traveling around all this place to Cameroon, Southern Cameroon. You know, Southern Cameroon used to be Nigeria also. You understand? Some people were traveling around here, you know, they just go small here to the north. They are just a little traveling here and there. But because they formed Nigeria, you now carry your bag. Everybody go to Sokoto, Kano, everywhere. You are there in thousands in Lagos. So what happened? What happened? And then we were in regions. Now today everybody say let's form regional government. Even when there was regional government, we were in millions in other parts of Nigeria. Why? We are not even asking that question. This is Alibo. We have always had Alibo. There was never a time they would say anybody came here and chased all of us. That's why we run away. But we have the practices and the system we are having here that is repressive, that doesn't give room for them. It's brutish, it's backward, it's static. It doesn't allow evolution, it doesn't allow change. And we are stifled here. And so we are looking for escape. It's like when you are in a cage, you are looking to break out. Before the war, when Nigeria was in regional government, every region was supposed to govern its region. Life was supposed to be good. Thousands of Ndibo was all over Nigeria. So when they are talking about the pogrom in 1940, the pogrom in 1920, you're supposed to be asking yourself, but why? Why were they in all those places? In that number? There's no map now because it's an invented name. Our brother is saying, why is the name of Biafra not found? There's no Biafra anywhere. That's why we're saying, if you're looking for Biafra, where is it on the map? Why don't you go there? But Igbo people don't realize what is going on. This place is the ancestral land of Ndibo. Okay, Ndibo have not been able to develop it, but at least you still have it to go home, your country home, to retire, to, to return to Mother Earth, all those things. It has been serving that purpose for burial, for marriage, for celebrations, all those things. And now somebody will just come and eradicate you, your history, your language, your region, and name you Biafra, and you are clapping for yourself. So for me personally, I would say this is not enough reason for Nigeria to go to war. Nigeria should allow Ndibo to take their 5-bedroom and go. Yeah. So when you draw the map now, when you bring it out like this, you see it's so small. It's like a dot. It's like I have to really zoom into the map for you to see it. You see how many times I have to zoom into the map for you to even see anything? I have to zoom into the map for you to see it. But without zooming into the map, you can see Maiduguri, you can see Kano, you can see Lagos, you can see Port Harcourt. Just for example. So this is a very negligible region right now. Okay, at the time it was the whole of this place, Southeast as the region. It can make a little bit of sense. But even at that time, the people were not in support. They didn't accept it. They were also forced into it, just like Nigeria. The same thing you are saying about Nigeria. So why should Nigeria allow themselves to go to war for this? It's not worth it. For peace to reign in Africa, I'm saying, and the politicians, they are not truthful. Then they are useless in that position. They should withdraw from politics. All serving Nigerian elected officials should withdraw from the Nigerian Senate, withdraw from the Nigerian House of Assembly, leave the government houses and vacate your position, because Biafra government is coming. And then Nigerian government can release Kanu, and he will be the first president. He will call for their first election, and then they will elect their leaders. So our brother is saying that, are you aware that many of them believe that they will remain physically in other regions? Yeah. Up until now, you didn't need visa, you didn't need any restriction, you didn't need any conditions. But when you get Biafra, it's no longer going to be business as usual. You will be like when any of these states here, like Benin, like Togo, like Ghana, what do you need to go to Ghana? You see, the other day, Ghana said they have to pay 1 million to do business, that they are not their citizens. So I don't know the condition Nigeria will give. I don't want to put words in anybody's mouth. Yeah. These people here, they used to be Nigeria. They used to be part of the Southeast. Are you seeing these people here? They used to be part of the Southeast, but they are they are just like Ndibo. These Southern Cameroonians, they are calling this place now Ambazonia. They used to be part of Nigeria. They were the Southeast. But they were so restless. They don't want to live with the Igbos. They say in fact, before Nigeria was even formed, in the 18 something, they were doing Igbo must go. Don't sell to Igbo. Don't allow Igbo to live in your house. Anybody that they don't, they did that politics that time. They had these populist people like Kano who were doing demarcation, say Igbo people, they are these Igbo people took over their market, their local markets, and they don't have access. They were doing Igbo, anti-Igbo sentiment. They drove the Igbos out, and because on the basis of that, they pushed for a referendum. They did it for them in plebiscite, right? And then they had the option. They say they cannot stand alone. They are too small. So they either choose to remain in Nigeria or to join Cameroon. And because they don't want to be part of this part of Nigeria, to be sharing this southeastern space with Igbo, they opted to go and join Cameroon. And today they are the people that Kano copied all this thing from. These people here, they are the ones that Kano copied all this thing he's doing from. They are fighting. They call this place Ambazonia. They want to have a separate country. They don't want to be in Cameroon again, which means the problem was never Nigeria or Cameroon, but then they themselves, they have the same issues that we are having. I don't know how Nigeria is holding you because, for example, before Nigeria, before we even have this unitary system, we used to have regions, right? We used to have Western regions. All this place was Southeast, this was Southwest, and then at some point, they voted and created the Midwest, and then they had the North. Right? And it was region for region. But even in that time that everybody was supposed to stay in their region and thrive in their region, we pushed out. That's why you hear the pogrom 1940, 1920, like, hello? I don't know whether my grandfather had been born that time safe. So that time, they are already in all this place. That's when you hear that they attack Igbos, Nigeria was not even the problem. All this, even by the time Nigeria formed, Nigeria was in control of majority Igbos. They were the ones in civil service and everything, but they were all over Nigeria. It was regional government. And because they saw the benefit of it, that, let everybody, and at that time, the regional government was restrictive for them. Because then when you are in the Southwest, then some Southwestern elites like Ladoke Akintola, they started doing our own. Go to your region. This is Yoruba. And this man, Sadan, I don't know if he's Sadana, I've forgotten that one with beard they were showing. He said they now have a northern agenda, which is also in their right because it was a regional government, the North first. And now they lie to us and make it look as if they are against us, that they don't like Igbo. But at that time, we were supposed to be in our region and be doing Eastern region first. But even at that time, there was unrest in the Eastern region because these people here, they were saying the Igbos are marginalizing them and they don't want to be part of Nigeria with the Igbos. And they pushed to secede from Nigeria. By that time, the people that are ruling Nigeria in Lagos was the capital at the time. They rounded them up military style and ended up the agitation, and their leader, they sentenced him to spy, and eventually he was spied during the war. He was in jail awaiting trial when the government was overthrown. So they have lied to us right from beginning. This is where we are coming from. They are not being sincere with us. And I don't know whether it is insincerity of purpose, or they were also taught like that and they are giving it on Vita, like teaching on what they learned, because you can only teach or, pass on what you have. So I don't know where the dishonesty is coming from. Is it intended deception, or is it this is what they know and this is the only what they can give? You understand me? I don't know, but we can find out. I don't know, but it's one of the list. It's one of the list. The total land mass of the Southeast is one of the list. So you can already see, like if I'm not like if I'm showing Nigeria like this, you will not see anything. Well, if you zoom it out, you will not see anything. You know, you will see Nigeria, everything is small. Okay, very clear. But if you go a little bit closer, you know, you will see the major cities. You will see the major city. If you have to really zoom it before you can see Igbo land. You can see this, the main cities in Igbo land. You really have to zoom it in and zoom it and zoom it before they will not start coming out, for you to see that it's just a very small area. It's not worth it causing katakata. Nigeria is big. Nigeria is very big. It's one of the biggest countries in sub-Saharan Africa. You know, all these places, these are the places that we are black. So Nigeria is big in comparison to some of these countries we are seeing here, you know, understand? So at the end of the day, Igbo people are just here. And if they say their desire is for all of them to be officially here, it's their loss, honestly. So let them have it. Let them have it so that we can move on. Because in Igbo land, we have other problems that we need to deal with. So maybe they need to force us back so that we can deal with our problems, right? So they need to force us back here so that we can deal with our problem. When you don't have the option to escape, then you have to face what is pursuing you. And this thing that has been pursuing us for generations, maybe it's about time. Thank you, Joseph. Maybe it's about time. Yeah, so my people, you know, sometimes I like to pull up the map. This is Google Map. I didn't make it up. This is the world map. I did it. You know, it's not like sometimes, you know, when they have already drawn the map, you will say, oh, these zoo people, see, they will not draw the map. They draw the map, they make the Igbo land so small. No, it is what it is as I'm looking at it here. It is what it is. So there is no point. You can see you are living in Abuja, you are supporting Biafra. You have your businesses all your life there. You are there, you know. So yeah, if they so much want Biafra, then let all Nigerian, all elite, all elected people from this zone like this, let them withdraw them from Abuja. Let them go home. Everyone sitting in all of this government house, Owerri, Enugu, Awka, where else are they sitting? Abakaliki. Let them vacate that place. Umuahia, let them vacate that house. Break down all those government house. They have no value. Let them vacate. So you know that, okay, fine, this region has nothing to do with Nigeria. So Nigeria will pull out their military bases, 82 division, this thing, you know, where all this thing, pull it out and let them have their day. Lesotho used to be like that. Today, when we were very small, we don't even know what it was all about. We used to hear Lesotho, everything Lesotho. Today, yeah, but this is what they desire. So if at this point for me, it's like, be careful what you wish for, because you will get it. You may get it. You will get what you are wishing for. They will have seaports now. They will import everything. Our brother is saying, what will they survival? You don't hear that they are building a seaport for. There's this Urashi River. They will dredge it from Owerri and bring it here. Bring it here. They will have access to the sea. Then they will import. They will go all over the world and import everything. They don't have to do anything. They will just be selling everything they imported from other parts of Nigeria, other parts of the world. And then Nigeria will build their borders around here, you know, Lokoja, somewhere here, they will build around here, Boko, they will, you know, all this intersection, they will build this thing here, they will build Asaba people. Asaba people will do a referendum. Do they want to hear or hear? They will join wherever they want, you know. So this side now, Uyo people, I don't know, you know, that time Effiong was from here, this side. So, for example, people from Ikorekpene, Uyo, they will decide, do they want to join them here or here? You know, they will have the referendum, everybody around here, they will have the referendum. So you let them have it. Case closed. And they have the population. And when everybody come back, there will be market. He said they will be throwing each other inside. Hey, this is it. Oh, this is it. Yeah. So, my people, I think we have tried for today again. I don't know if you have any other question. You can let me know. There's a video I wanted to actually pull up for you guys, where this guy was talking about how IPOP started. I've shared those videos before. Maybe it will be something that I can do also tomorrow, so I can share that video. Yeah, now of course, Fulani will supply food. That's what I'm saying now. That they will build let me show it again. Nigeria will build borders here now. Are you not seeing it? You understand? You know, Boko, and you know, there are many of our people here. You know, the thing they will tell us, they will say, oh, there's no support, there's no support, if there's support, but there's no support in Iboko. Our people are there. There's no support in Makurdi. Our people are there. There's no support in Benin City. Our people are there. Then where else do you want to talk about? There's no support, but they are there, living there and thriving there. There's no support in Kaduna. There's no seaport in Ilorin. If you go there, you will see our people. There's no seaport in Sokoto. Sokoto is almost like Sahel. You know, you can see the terrain, how it looks. It looks like what they call it now, Niger Republic. You can see how it is. Maradi. This is the route they take to Libya. You can see how it is. They will just pass here. You see how they go. Those people that go from Nigeria to what they call it, Niger, Libya. You can see the route they take. You understand? Most of the time they leave from here, any city from here, then they drive through. Then they get somehow. They find their way in Libya. They use the desert. So I don't understand the fools. Most times we have never been shown exactly where we are going. They will just be making mad. We really need it. We really need it. Do we need it? And first of all, we are going up and down. So Nigeria will build their borders around all these places, you know, like this is Kogi State. So maybe there will be an intersection around all these places. So they will be buying the goods from here. So if Asaba people decide to join, maybe somewhere here, you know, before Benin City or after, if they say no, it will be somewhere here at the bridge, head bridge, you know. If Port Harcourt say they want to join, then you understand, then maybe there will have to be no border here. Everything will pass. But if Port Harcourt say no, they are not joining, and there will have to be a demarcation here. Port Harcourt is very close to Owerri actually. But when I was serving in Akwa Ibom, I remember I went from Uyo to Port Harcourt, and from Port Harcourt I went to Owerri. Like it was very, very quick, like 30 minutes drive or so. Nigeria will serve. No, it will make room for you know everything is demand and supply. So it might even make life more affordable when the demand slows down. I don't know how they are picturing it, but this is how I'm seeing it. So if anybody have a counter or narrative, you are welcome to join us. You can also show us your own map, what you think. You know, I'm welcome to your own explanation. These people here, they have destroyed their region now. They are inside Nigeria. They are here. The people here, they are here as refugees. Why they want this region to be on its own, Southern Cameroon, they want to be calling themselves Ambazonia. They started all this sit at home, buying people, cutting head, all those things. They are doing it. Their people are here now. Their people are many here. Their people are many here as refugees. I don't know what they are thinking. So for me personally, I feel like we can build Igbo land, we can develop it. It's not stopping us from anything. And any day you feel like going to Abuja, you want to go and live in Abuja, you have access. Today, we are even talking about maybe living, business. What about school? Many of our people are in all these places going to the university, you know? Well, when they are saying back then when we were small, we understood that now no, they cause problem. When they say no, picking one to say no, you go now no, they cause problem. And every time you see our people, that's the word they have in their mouth. It doesn't matter what they are saying. It doesn't matter how good what they are saying is. They will put it on conditional. Nigeria is about to destroy. Nigeria will divide. They are always having it as a side talk on top of anything they are saying. And they seem to have all the solution for Nigeria, how Nigeria can work, but they don't have any solution for Alibo. Me, I want talk that will concern Alibo for the first time. I want us to concentrate on Alibo. Let other people talk about theirs. You don't see many times you see all these other people, they are talking about their place, they're concentrating about their place. Maybe in general, maybe something happened in Nigeria as a whole, you talk about it a little bit, it's trending, you move on. But our own are lie. If something is going on in Benue, we will be very, very particular about it. What is going on in Benue? But something is going on under your nose. They forbid to smell them. Maybe we can put up a poll, but of course, I'm just an individual. I'm just doing my thing here. Maybe the institutions in Nigeria, they can do that. They can put up a poll and sample the population opinion. Yeah, so my people, people that are going to sit at home or not to sit at home, tomorrow I will continue the series of where everything is coming from and where we are today. And from time to time, I think it's very important to be showing you the map of Nigeria and showing you where you want to go to and where you are now, where you desire to go to, so that everything will be coming together in your mind. So you know where you are, and so you'll be seeing it, because sometimes they'll be saying, we are going. You don't even know where you are going. You don't see the map before. You don't know anything. Like that's why nobody take them serious, because for example, if you are talking to the US people, they want to see the map. Where is the map area you are talking about? You guys, you remember when this katakata with Ukraine started? I told you guys, say, I just anything you are doing, just look at the map. When I look at the map, I just understood what was happening, because everything is in the map. You just have to open the map and see. But because our educational system in Nigeria, you have to do geography in senior secondary school to know anything about maps. It's not part of our daily life. But when you come to Europe, everything is map. Nobody will tell you anything. They will be putting it, even you are standing at the bus stop, you are looking for where to go, is map. Even back in today, you have it in GPS, everything. Before it's a paper like this, you open it, you'll be using it to point where you are going, because nobody knows. If you ask somebody, you don't know, you open map. So if you are talking to Igbo or anybody, say they'll say, well, show me the map of that place. And I wanted to explain something here, but I will come back to it. They will say, oh, show me the map of that place. And you say, they'll say, okay, this is Nigeria. I say, yeah, so which is the region one or seven? They say, here. Just here. Oh, interesting. Just here. So all this clamor is for this place now to secede from all this. Okay, interesting. Yeah, because it was restrictive. The thing we are running from before, when Igbo people were in government, it was restrictive because people all across, they were saying our region, our region, our region, and they don't want that. They feel, well, let Nigerians be free to move around and live around, and so they removed it and made it a unitary system. And we are the ones still complaining, say, make it, regionalize it. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Charles. Thank you for confirming that. So, so when I heard that something was going on in this Glasgow that is going on, I was like, what is actually going on? No, let's go and see. Oh, you understand? I decided to look at the map of what was happening, and once I just cited the map, I understood immediately what the problem was, because once you look at any map, you can just tell the story, like, you will be able to understand what is at stake. If you look at this map now, you will see what is at stake here. You see this sea. You see that this is a sea, and through this sea you can have access to the Northern Atlantic. Are you seeing it? From this sea now, you have access to the Northern Atlantic. So whoever is controlling this sea is controlling something very strong. Is going to be a regional subpower. And now you now have Ukraine here. You understand? So when you see Ukraine here and you see this sea here, you know that it's about somebody will get power. He won't day here. You won't be saying I be the Dorime for this side. I have to, I don't like to talk all this because I don't know anything. I just, I beg. You understand? And then if you look, what else are you seeing here now? What else are you seeing here? You will not be seeing the almighty Moscow. You'll be seeing almighty Moscow. And you look again, what else are you seeing? You'll be seeing all the almighty China. So you know that this is a very strategic location, very strategic for people who want power for this world. Because if you dey here, now you know you dey all these Jagajan, Savasan, Negestan, all this stand don't mean anything. Now just walk over. Now the real deal be this: you are between these two. Now your eye is here, and now from here you want to the project. You're supposed to understand immediately. But our people not lie because they don't teach us map, all those things. So we go just they follow emotion. Hey, wait to see and then they go, oh, it's talk like this. Me, I know they put map because first of all, consign us, But you just have to look. So okay, wait till the happen. No, so you go shall understand wait till the happen. Okay, we don't see how now God go help us. Yeah. So my people, I thank every one of you for being a part of this program. I don't even know where this bingo came out from. When you don't bombard your head from the University of Radio Biafra, if you come online, I only insult you, Sabi. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you. I just want to delete this bingo. Germans realize their mistake and they can. Exactly. Thank you. Exactly. Yeah, but they don't understand now. The funny thing, many of our people even live for this Obodo Yibo said they know because their mind already cast for something, Their mind already cast for something. So so you really think that America will not leave Nigeria and come and support you? Just for what? Unless say he go get another thing where they will go make them. He go get another thing where we go make America to come the look on our side. Wait till they bring that kind of thing now. Unless say maybe the people for here for Abuja all this side, they know they won't treat their fuck up. Now they go can't even look on our side. Then if the thing where they do another side for here, you say they deal with them. You don't know say now they deal yourself first, because even all these economists, all these things that they are giving credit to this region, quite all right, because they made the environment possible for that place to even try for people to come there and do business and generate those revenues. There are many Igbos there, Igbos are also part of those people. So if you say, if you come here now and say you want me to explore all this place, now you go still suffer because you need them. We need each other. Good evening. I greet you, Obina. Yes, so my people, I have to leave you here. It's getting very late, and I appreciate every one of you. And our brother Mas that gave me 5,000 stars. Wow, thank you so much. So if you have not given me star before, please give me star. I need it. If you have not, because that star used to trigger this iPod bingo side for whatever reason, I don't know. If they come to my page and see star, say star support with star, they will be so triggered for whatever reason. But now their own problem with that. But you're welcome to support however you wish. And to those of you who have been supporting me, I really, really, from the depth of my heart, I appreciate you. I thank you all. And I hope you have a good night's rest. And I will see you guys by the grace of God tomorrow again. Bye for now. He said, "What's that claiming? What they are claiming is much, oh my brother."